opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match. Leaves it to Ramsey to make it 3-0.
Magandang hapon, Pilipinas. Welcome to the PFF National Training Center. It's Monday and it's doubleheader day once again. First game for today is Stallion Laguna FC going up against Kaya FC-Iloilo. One of the must-win matches for Stallion Laguna FC. Good afternoon. My name is Jamer De La Cruz, alongside with Nate Berkey for today. Nate, how are you doing, and how excited are you for this game?
Good afternoon, Jamer. Doing well, thank you very much. And I'm very excited to call this game with you. It's our first time to call a game together, and we have a beautiful one at hand.
We are in for a treat for this game as we take a look first at the standings. Kaya FC-Iloilo looking so strong at the top of the table with 10 points. Meanwhile, with Stallion Laguna FC, over the last 3 matches, they are chasing for their very first 3 points against the defending champions of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. Now, there will be a lot of implications for this game. First and foremost, Nate, we all know that Stallion is chasing for their first win. And what can you say about this must-win game that they have?
Well, what better test for them to get that must-win against the top team as Kaya FC? We all know what Kaya is capable of doing. They are the reigning champs, and this is a big moment for Stallion. This game could potentially turn this tournament around for them, Jamer.
Yep, a solid look at your top 4 as of the moment. Kaya FC, United City FC, who just finished their AFC Champions League campaign. They will be back by our next match day. We also have the Ascos development team. Now they're in their preparation for the Southeast Asian Games, but we also have Dynamic Herb Cebu with 2 wins. Of course, that other win is from the forfeiture of that match against the Ascos development team, but they're looking sharp, and they're looking for that top 4 spot in order to make it to the semifinals. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for both sides. Let's take a look first at Stallion Laguna FC. Few changes for them in this game from their last match. We'll see Joe Warren Bedia, the dynamic midfielder for Stallion Laguna FC, now starting mostly up front. He will be with Abu C, who's also returning into this squad, replacing the spot of Noguera from the last match. What can you say about the lineups that Stallion Laguna has put in for this game?
Well, we have to notice number 7, Abu C, is back in the lineup. We all know he is a danger man up front, and he's one who was missed in the last match as they lacked creative options up front. And this player is definitely a key player for me as we get into the match. We should keep our eyes on him as I'm sure he will look to get involved early and get back onto the scoring sheet.
That is correct, Nate. It will be exciting to see Abu C back again in the starting lineup as we take a look now with Kaya FC Iloilo. A few changes as well for them. Kenry Balauba gets his second start for the tournament. We also have their new signing, Patrick Arthur, who will be starting from the defensive midfield role. Few absentees as Jovin Benic is also now with the under-23s preparing for the Southeast Asian Games. But what lineup do they still have out here for us, Nate?
Yeah, this is solid. They're missing 3 players for the Southeast Asian Games, but this is a great opportunity for these other players who may not be a starting role or might not get looked at, for them to step up and show that they belong here, and also to win a starting spot. This is a great opportunity for those players. And if you look at the lineup, it's still solid from end to end. It's still solid.
You also have to take notice of Daiso Horikoshi, currently the top scorer for the Copa Paulino Alcantara with 3 goals. He's going to look for more out here in this game and expect a barrage of attack from Kaya FC out here, who's looking to solidify their grasp at the top of the standings. We also take a look at the substitutes for this one. With Kaya FC, not much for them, but still you have Harvey Gayoso, Rio Fuji, and Eric Giganto out there in the wings, looking to provide the much needed fresh legs down the towards the end of the game. And with Stallion Laguna FC, they do have the likes of Koichi Belgira, Marvin Angeles, who started in that previous game. What can you say about the depth of both squads in this match?
Well, obviously, it's clear that Kaya is a bit depleted with only 3 field player subs, and it is a hot day, so they will need to use their subs for sure. Stallions are solid with their solid bench here, and these players will all look to come in and make an impact for sure. As I said, it's a hot day. The subs are going to make an impact, whether it's a positive or a negative for their clubs.
Tama ka dyan, Nate. Mainit ang panahon. We expect na mainit din ang laban natin sa pagitan ng Kaya FC-Iloilo at ng Stallion Laguna FC. Pero bago ang lahat, tayo muna yung magbe-break. At pagbalik natin, it's the kickoff for Stallion Laguna FC and Kaya FC-Iloilo in the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara.
Sige.
And here we go. Stallion Laguna FC wearing their pink and white kits, whereas Kaya FC wearing their all black and yellow kits. Exciting match for today. It will be officiated by first referee Linjon Talavera, assisted by Relly Balila and Paul Galicia. Our fourth official is Mick John Pineda, and we also have Sir Ray Retaga as their referee assessor and match commissioner Maha Año. An exciting game that we do have here in stock for you guys. Make sure to make your presence felt at our social media platforms on Facebook and on YouTube. Nakikita namin yung comments nyo, and kung sino man yung mga gusto nyong ipabati, ipa-shoutout, or kung ano man, banggitin nyo lang sa ating comment section, and we'll be here to to give your shoutout. So bilang nandito na rin tayo, shoutouts to Romel Lago watching from Bora Bora. We also have plenty of viewers, or we also have one viewer who's watching the games right here at the PFF National Training Center in Carmona, Cavite. Sa inyong mga hindi pa nakakapanood ng live football, make sure to drop by the PFF National Training Center. We still have plenty of matches in the elimination round for you to catch here at the venue, and things are still getting interesting here at the Copa Paulino Alcantara. Now let's head into probably talking about before the game. You've mentioned to me, Nate, that one of the players that we have to look out for Stallion is Abu C, now that he's back in the starting lineup, as well as Cameron Bolden. Few players that caught your eye in the warm-ups. What can you say about their possible impact in this game?
Well, this will be our first time to really get a look at Bolden as he steps into a major role at center back for Stallion. They've given up some weak goals, I would say, in the previous matches. So this is a big opportunity for him to step in, help that back line, and hopefully get a shutout for them, as this is a much needed win for them. At least they need to get some type of result. So, it's going to be everyone's opportunity to get a look at him. I'm excited to have a look at him. I'm excited to see Yannick in the starting lineup as well. And, unfortunately, Bailey got subbed off in that last match. So we all thought he was doing well. So this would be a good opportunity for him to, take that opportunity to
go for possible scoring opportunities out here as we kick off this game. Stallion Laguna playing from left to right. We can see right away Kai Bailey on the offensive, but touch too strong, went out for a throw in. Another player that we have to look out for this time around for Kaya FC-Iloilo is their new signing, Patrick. He actually is one of the late signings for Kaya. Patrick Arthur came from Ghana, had some stints in Tunisia with Stade Tunisien, and also played in Sweden. So it's going to be interesting to see how this defensive midfielder is going to play out. Originally, he was put in as a forward, but after a few changes, he's now at that deep defensive midfield role.
Yeah, a lot of experience coming from this guy, Arthur. I'm excited to keep an eye on him as well. Major role for Kaya. You don't just step into center midfield for Kaya without some type of experience and knowledge of the game. So let's keep an eye on him. A lot of new players to watch, and it's already starting to look like it's going to be an exciting match here, Jamer.
Bolden clears the ball out for a throw in. Quick pressure coming in from Kaya FC-Iloilo. Having a good look at Shermar Fulonco, one of the mainstays as well for Kaya FC. And again, it's going to be an interesting game. These two clubs have been battling ever since club football has been around. We've seen them in the previous leagues and also in the Philippines Football League. So they're very familiar with each other. They know how they play. They know the squad that they have. It's all about, it all goes down to tactics now. Abu C taken down by Filonco, so that'll be a free kick for Stallion.
You can see the urgency, Jamer, from Stallions right away as they want to start at a high tempo. They want to try and dictate and control this match from the start. This is what we expect from them as we repeat. They're looking for their first win. They're looking for those important, vital 3 points to get them into the knockout stages of this Copa.
Ball goes out. That'll be a goal kick for Kaya FC-Iloilo. So Abu C at your screens. He's the man to watch for Stallion Laguna FC, knowing that he scored plenty of goals for the men in pink, and it's going to be interesting right now. Rota sends the ball forward looking for Felonco. Horikoshi wasn't able to get to it. Melisa taken down by a strong challenge there. Silva with good intentions, but the execution was not clear enough. As we take a look into the tackle, or rather that was Yannick Tuason who tackled Janjan Meliza. You mentioned earlier before the broadcast, it's going to be interesting as well, knowing that there are plenty of players in Kaya FC-Iloilo that came from Stallion Laguna, same as players from Kaya FC who transferred to Stallion Laguna FC.
Yeah, of course. You know, you always want to perform. Ooh, great opportunity there, Jamer.
We have to pause for a while there, but it hit the right post. Pressure is still on. Nope, it goes out for a throw-in. So, yeah, as what we were talking about, former players from each side transferring to rival clubs. You know, what can you say about it, Nate?
Yeah, you know, as a former player, you're always looking forward to playing against your former club, whether it's you left on your terms or on their terms. You always want to perform and let them know that, you know, you're still a high quality player and you deserve to be playing somewhere. And some of them take it to a little bit of a personal level, and really pushes them and elevates them and motivates them to try and perform extra for that match against their former club.
Exactly, and I believe you're speaking out of experience there, Nate. You've had fair share of games with Kaya before you transferred, I believe, to Ceres. So.
Well, after Kaya, it was to Pachanga, and I can remember when I played Kaya, you know, I was a bit more focused on just, you know, winning against Kaya and having a good performance versus, you know, getting the result, you know. But yeah, you know, it's a different time now, and there's still rivalries as we see. And yeah, I mean, players want to perform all the time, but especially when they're going up against a club that they once played for and have, you know, ties to them. You know, they always want to leave a lasting positive mark. And what better way to have a solid performance against a team that you used to play for?
Exactly. And in the case of Stallion Laguna FC players, you know, what better way to score their first 3 points against Kaya FC, who's the team that is on the top of the standings right now.
Yeah, that's correct, Jamer. I mean, if Stallions is going to take off points from Kaya, this is the perfect setup for them. You know, Kaya's depleted. They're missing players. They only have 3 subs. There's not much more motivation that Stallion needs to go into this match
Horikoshi,
and get an upset.
almost a scoring opportunity there for Horikoshi. Arboleda to Felonco, easy save there by Jason Pepito. A lot of our viewers are pointing out the former players from Stallion Laguna FC, Janjan Meliza and Fitch Arboleda, who are in the starting lineups right now for Kaya FC. So again, an interesting thing to see in this game, as you know, things are a bit heating up. Challenge there from Shirmar Felonco, takes down Kai Bailey.
It's great to see both teams are trying to play football out of the back. They're trying to keep the ball on the ground, trying to play out. You know, this is like a chess match here, Jamer, and it's nothing better for the fans to see than an intense tactical match that we have here on hand.
Felonco takes it back to Menzi, switches it over the other side there. Amita, a little bit deep than expected, but he's now going back into position. Here's Menzi trying to calm things down at the back. First 5 minutes have been a bit frantic for both sides out here as they try to look for the openings. First look at Patrick out there. Carlisle Mitchell. Deep pressure here coming from Stallion Laguna, making it difficult for Kaya to put the ball out of their own box. Interception there, Tuason looking for the openings. Intercepted now by Daiso Horikoshi, the current tournament top goal scorer. Through pass from Shirmar. Good decision, but poor execution from him.
Yeah, great idea there. You could see what he wanted to do. He wanted to play a one-time pass, but just wasn't able to hit it properly with his inside of his foot. Here's a take a look. Oh.
We might get a chance to take a look at that later, but let's focus more on the movement right now of Stallion Laguna. 4 players in black trying to prevent them from getting out of their own box, same as what they're doing with Kaya. Simone Rota clears it out to the path of Arboleda, but intercepted by Silva. And They will utilize that left side with Finn McDaniel. Headed away by Diano.
Nicely done there from the airs to get away from the pressure.
Troy Limbo. Here's Troy Limbo.
We're seeing both teams here, Jamer, wanting to play football, and it's important, as I always said, these 4 p.m. matches are so hot. You don't want to be defending and chasing that ball. You know, you want that ball at your feet. You want to control the match, control possession, and create the opportunities in possession.
Arthur, ooh, taken down there by Finn McDaniel.
Shows no mercy there.
Yeah.
Or no remorse.
He just said, welcome to Philippine club football out here.
Love to see that intensity already.
Simo sends it forward, blocked by Nieras. But here they go again with, I think that was Amita. Oh, didn't like that challenge from Bedia. Let's take a look at the replay of that challenge. Oh, I was late. I was late from Bedia.
Yeah, late from behind is the sure foul. Not a seriously dangerous position, but yet a decent free kick opportunity for Kaya, as they have the height advantage to get players up into the box. This is a good opportunity for players like Mitchell or Simone to get involved and create an opportunity from simply nothing, basically.
Here's the delivery from John Meliza. Looking for Mitchell. First goal of the match for Kaya FC-Iloilo. Just like that, Nate. You called it. Carlisle Mitchell scores his second goal of the tournament, courtesy of that free kick from John Meliza.
Yeah, that's a great, well-timed header. Great free kick. The biggest man on the field gets his head to it first. Let's have a look at this replay. It's an in-swinging ball from Meliza. Mitchell just seems to out-jump and out-time the defenders there. Gets his head to it first, places it into the corner. It's a well-timed header, as I said. It's not tight marks. It's the biggest man on the field. There's no one's touching him at the moment. Gets to it first, redirects it to the back post, and the keeper just gets there a little too late. That's his second goal, Jamer. Second goal of the competition for Mitchell. That's what you want from your center backs, you know. We're looking for defenders nowadays to score goals, right? Just as we're looking for our attackers to defend. The game is changing. It's a modern game now, so why not having center backs get involved, score goals, set pieces, whether it be a set piece or not. It's a big moment for him and for Kaya, and we're just 10 minutes into the match here, Jamer.
Yep, 10 minutes into this game, and Kaya FC-Iloilo now with the lead thanks to Carlisle Mitchell. Player with probably the most experience out here in this tournament, and like what previous commentators have actually talked about, probably the only player who could boastfully say, yes, I did play with Lionel Messi in a friendly.
That's a pretty fantastic, proud thing to say for any player, and the fact that he's here playing in the Philippines is great, bringing that experience, and he's a world-class player, as we see. It's his second goal off of a header. Both goals came from him off of headers. So he's definitely a danger man when it comes to free kicks and corner kicks. And again, going back to that defensive stance, I was a bit surprised. Nobody was man-marking him. No one even had their hand or, putting a body on him. And he's obviously the most dangerous man on a set piece for Kaya.
Exactly, Nate. And now you will see how Kaya will be more fluid in their formation, knowing that they already have the lead. They have one goal in the books, and most likely they'll shake things up and look for the second right away.
Well, nothing like an early goal to start the half, to get things excited and settle down for us and all the viewers out there. It's a hot one here, everyone, so just keep in mind players are extremely, affected by this heat. And as we can see, it's not easy to play in this weather, Jamer. It's not easy at all. So credit to all the players right now putting forth effort, and they have to make do with it. There's nothing more they can do. Just get through it.
Sana sa mga bahay nyo nag-enjoy din kayo sa panonood as we give a few shoutouts to our viewers out here. Sherwin Edward Sindiam watching as well, saying that Harry Maguire should learn from Carlisle Mitchell. Of course, referring to Manchester United's defender. We also have Jasmine G. Colico, who's looking for a top fan badge. Comment lang and share the stream. Malay mo, mabigyan ka rin ng top fan badge ng Philippines Football League Facebook page. Another thing you want to see if you're Stallion Laguna with Kai Bailey down, getting some treatment.
Looks like a muscle injury, and they already have a player from Stallions getting ready to check into the match.
That's one thing that you don't want to see if you're Stallion, but there is a foul. Finn McDaniel taken down there. They take it quick. Setting it forward. Abu C tried to get his head to it, but couldn't get it right. So here's a substitution for Stallion Laguna FC. Kai Bailey is out, and in goes Villarreal, replacing him. So Reynald Villarreal, more of a like-for-like change for Stallion Laguna FC out here.
Didn't quite see what happened with Bailey, but it looks like a muscle injury, which is truly unfortunate. He will be missed by Stallions for sure.
Ball out for a throw in. Diano clears the ball out for another throw in for Stallion. Bolden now in the middle against Felonco there. Now here's Kaya once again. Fitch Arboleda, former Stallion Laguna FC player.
Oh, I love that entry pass from Eliza. Very cheeky little chip there, getting in behind. I thought it was a corner kick, but it looks like we have a goal kick here for Stallion.
Kick. Yep, it's a goal kick for Stallion. So former Stallion Laguna FC players combining there, producing that attempt. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the possession. Not much of a difference. 57% for Stallion, 43% for Kaya. This just goes into saying, Nate, that I think with the amount of possession that Kaya had, they didn't cared about getting most of the ball. It's the fact that they could get the ball up front for the goal scoring opportunities.
Yeah, that's correct, Jamer. You know, a lot of times it's most important what you're doing. Here's to take a look at that replay. Look at this cheeky little pass, gets over the defense. Fitch unable to get to it. He gets his head to it first, but unable to control. But you know, that just shows the vision of Melisa and the creativity in his passing, which is important once you get into that attacking third. But going back to the possession, Jamer, you know, it's more about what you do with the possession. As we see Kaya getting in behind already, and they're, you know...
Oh, great pass there from Daiso, but could not capitalize. But Jason Pepito is down right now. Must have taken a knock from Janjan. Let's take a look at that again. Short cross, 3 players scrambling down for the ball there, and Jason Pepito just unfortunate to be caught in the crossfire between 3 players in pink and a player from black.
So that's a second or third time, Jamer, we saw Kaya get in behind. They're showing to be dangerous when they're having the ball, which is more important than having majority of possession of the ball. As we see Stallion not able to get in behind yet, or not able to link in with their front players. So again, possession matters. Obviously, if you're a possession-oriented team, but what's more important is what you're doing with that possession. Are you creating opportunities? Are you getting in behind the defense?
And as of the moment, it seems like Kaya is doing more of those in-road passes and breaking the lines of Stallion Laguna FC out here. But meanwhile, there is a bit of a pressure coming from Stallion. Simo could not clear it out. Danger here for Kaya. Good thing that Arthur is there to cover for him. And now we could see the intention of Stallion Laguna FC trying to recover that lost goal, going for the pressure right now, putting immense pressure on Kaya FC-Iloilo.
Yeah, they're stepping their lineup, trying to force Kaya into turnovers into the defensive third of Kaya. And this is great. You know, we want to see a response from Stallions and not just sit back and let Kaya run down their throats.
Oh, here's a chance. And second goal there for Shimar Filongo, and Kaya FC Iloilo now have a great lead and a dance as well, to the delight of everyone here at the PFF National Training Center. Of course.
Unfortunately, Jamer, when you're pressing that high, it leaves gaps in your midfield and in the back line, and Kaya just exposed them with one great pass here, as we see Melissa again on the ball. He's been the creator this first half here, and it's a mistimed challenge from Villarreal. As we see him, he knows it's a mistimed challenge, and great finish from Filonco. Just
perfect angle out here.
Yeah,
perfect angle.
That's a beautiful finish. Look at the first touch. Places it inside the foot over the head of the goalkeeper. Well-deserved goal from Kaya, and as they're cruising into the second half, we call that a FIFA goal.
Things you do whenever you're playing that game. It's something that you always envision to do. Like whenever you're playing FIFA, you want to score something like that. But you saw as well confirmation of a yellow card. In modern rules of football, Shermer Falonga, took off his shirt. So that warrants a yellow card from the referee.
Oh, that's well done there from Arthur to just escape the pressure. As we keep saying, John Melisa on the ball with these passes. He's proving to be a very creative player in the attacking third, just picking apart players with his passing.
Might not contribute to the goal scoring right now, but you could see him providing 2 assists already. Here's Audi Menzi, short cross into the middle for Horikoshi, flicks it back to Janjan Melisa, but that is ushered out for a throw-in, so the pressure is still on here.
Kaya having lots of freedom here, Jamer. They're expressing themselves. They look to be enjoying their football now, and you just see the faces go down for Stallions as they have a big road to climb ahead of them. But, it really just takes one goal for them to get back into the match. What's important now, Jamer, is that they don't concede any more goals.
Yep. It's a test of emotions, as well as how confident are they in terms of getting a goal back. But the backline of Kaya FC Iloilo is just there to cover. Bedia looking for options there. Bedia back up to his feet, looking for Abu C. Cleared away by Simone Rota. Now here's Felonco.
Stallions doing well with their pressure, causing turnovers. But the thing is, when they get that ball, they seem to be a bit clueless on how they can attack, how they can make the most of that intercepted pass or winning a tackle. So they got to figure that out if they're going to continue to press high. You got to figure out what's the next move. Once you win the ball in that attacking third, what are you looking to do next? How can you get in behind?
Yeah, pressure wouldn't be enough, and those interceptions wouldn't be enough if they're not going to be able to capitalize on each and every mistake that Kaya FC produces out here. Melisa, another interception right here for Stallion. Here's Bedia, pressured again by 2 players in black. They will get the ball again. Villarreal's second mistake might be costly once again, as Kaya FC on a counter. Calming things down is Shermar Filonco, who already got his name into the scoring sheet for today.
Yeah, very smart from him, realizing there's not many options up front. Just puts his foot on the ball, goes back around, and now they're attacking on the other side, Jamer.
Here they go. Diano exchanging passes, looking for Arboleda down the right side now. Ooh, missed clearance out there from Ibanez. So a throw in now for Kaya FC, deep into the box of Stallion. Arthur spreading it out wide for Menzi.
Love that one-time pass from Menzi there. Look at him. Now he's at the overlap, and he's got to Unfortunate with the cross, but did very well to create that space for himself.
It looked like a shot more of a cross out there, Nate. But let's have a look at that again.
Yeah, he has a great first touch. Unable to really connect the way he wants to with that cross and find a attacking player for Kaya, but you know, they're keeping it wide, they're being patient, and they're creating these overloads on the left and right flanks. Right now, they're having a lot of success here on the left side, Jamer.
It's as if Kaya FC-Iloilo have broken loose from their shackles of missed opportunities and a lot of shots on goal, but only scoring 1 or 2 goals in the game. Now, 24 minutes into this game, they have scored 2 goals, and we'll see what else they can produce in this game. Menzi. Crowded by Tuason, they're forced to spread it out wide. Diano, acres of space to operate down that middle side for Kaya. Exchange of passes with Arboleda. Bolden is there to cover. Interesting exchange of comments out here from our viewers from YouTube and Facebook. Like to give a shout out to Irene Yagokoro and Chino Sator, who's watching on our YouTube stream. Maganda yung mga usapan nyo dyan. Pagpatuloy nyo lang ang inyong engagement dito sa ating comment section. Habang nag-uusap-usap kayo dyan, tignan natin itong atake ng Kaya FC Iloilo. Janjan Meliza. High boot ang itinawag ng ating referee doon. Again, Meliza in the thick of the action. 2 assists already, like what you've said. And he's been more of the provider. Ito yung challenge ni Meliza doon. That's a high boot. Tuason. Binigay niya kay Abu C. Dinala sa gitna, covered well. Babalik ang bola sa Stallion. Limbo. Tuason. Through ball para kay C. Hindi lang inabot. Kulang lang yung run ni C, pero ang ganda ng pasa ni Yannick Tuason doon.
Oh, it's a good idea. It's a good idea from Yannick to see. Just puts a little bit too much on it, as we see from the replay. Limbo escapes 2 players there. Finds Yannick's feet. And he's got the idea. It's just a difficult pass for him to make as it's going across his body.
So we go to a cooling break. Yung pasa na yun, no?
Yes, as we said, it's extremely hot, Jamer. Well-deserved and well-needed cooling break for both teams as they'll look to reassess and regroup, whether it's Kaya or Stallions. You know, this is an important time for them. Coach is able to speak to the players, give them some coaching points and some feedback, and, you know, regroup basically. As we're halfway through the first half here.
Much needed break for both sides out here. I hope everyone of you are enjoying this game, and also we would like to or let's take a look into this one again. This is the second goal. Have a look at Shermar Filonco just tipping that over Pepito.
Yeah, that's a great first touch with his right foot, outside of the right foot, into stride, and it's a simple, easy finish for him as he's, made that good first touch towards goal, and he just lofts it over the goalkeeper there. It's a great finish, and the pass was phenomenal as well, as Meliza just had time pick his head up and play that threatening pass that he made. As we see Coach Yu here, he's two goals up and he's still not seeing what he wants. That's great. He still wants more out of his club. He knows that they can do more, and that's just great coaching for me. You're 2-0 up and you're still giving instructions like you're losing the game or as if it's 0-0 still. So credit to Kaya and Coach Yu here. He seems to have his players in order, and it shows with the scoreline at the moment.
I think Coach Yu Ashida wants to make a testament out here, knowing that other than United City FC, who's the winners of the 2020 Philippines Football League, Kaya FC-Iloilo, are one of the runaway favorites to win the Copa Paulino Alcantara, knowing that they're defending it. Here's Janjan Meliza now, looking for that third goal, and he gets it.
Much respect to Melissa, as he does not celebrate at all. As you'll see players do that when they play against a former club, Jamer. It's all about respect here. You know, it's a great. For me, I'm a bit surprised the goalkeeper didn't come off his line here. Kind of got caught in no man's zone. Melissa runs to it, gets to it first. Just a one-time finish with his favored left foot. It's now 3-0, and we're still in the first half here, Jamer.
That was a long ball coming from Carlisle Mitchell. Horikoshi just got his head to it, and Melisa was just there to, use that ball from Horikoshi. And like what we said, much respect to Janjan Melisa, who did not celebrate that goal as he scored one against his former club out here.
So he now has 2 assists and 1 goal here, Jamer. He's definitely a contention for man of the match. He started the game on fire, and we're still got lots of football ahead of us here, Jamer.
Shots on goal, look at that, Nate. 6-0 for Kaya FC Iloilo there. And it shows with the scoreline that we have 3 goals now for Kaya FC. Not even a shot on goal for Stallion Laguna FC. It seems like the defense of Kaya is doing a pretty decent job at the back right now.
Yeah, it's showing that they're able to attack with their defense here, Jamer. And it all starts with their back line being organized and connecting with midfield, finding those direct passes when it's on, and just keeping possession when you need to keep possession. But again, Stallions is pressing and having luck, but they're just not able to press higher as a group. And once they get a hold of that ball, they're unable to convert it into chances.
Simo just sending it forward. Mistake again by Villarreal. Here's Daiso Horikoshi. Can he get that 4th goal? Not yet. Let's take a look at that again. Daiso just...
Good skill. Look at that skill. Get it over the player's head. Gets it onto his weaker left foot. Tries an instep volley there, which is what you want to do in that moment, but unable to make contact with that ball like he would want to. But just shows how dangerous he is in those moments and how quickly he can turn a simple play like that into a goal-scoring opportunity.
I think he could have one more touch out there just to fake the defender out. Good intention there from Janjan Melisa, but Daiso Horikoshi wasn't alert to the possibility. Just talking about that chance earlier, I think if Daiso could have just put that ball down, use his weaker foot, and then put it onto his stronger right foot, he could have had a knock on target. 30 minutes into this game, 3-0 for Kaya FC Iloilo. Coach Ernie Nieras and his wards need to think of what they need to do now in order to at least get a goal back and put themselves back into contention. Gaya nga ng sabi, what a skill there!
Magandang laro!
There we go, Nate. We heard it now, the magandang laro.
That's when you make something out of nothing in that moment. Melisa's been on... Filanco's had a great first half. Let's take a look here. Gets his foot on the ball.
Whoa.
We call that a pana, nutmeg, a solid. Just slides it through his defender's legs. Creates something out of nothing, and a replay for all of us to enjoy and watch here.
Again, just a testament of what you've said, Nate. Magandang laro.
Played beautifully, folks. Played beautifully.
Tuason switching it over to the other side. Arboleda is there. Here's Arthur. With the way Arthur is playing right now for his debut match for Kaya FC Iloilo, I think we could say that his first 32 minutes here in this competition is pretty decent for him, knowing where to intercept the ball, always there to cover for missing players in the middle.
Yeah, he's controlling the match, it seems, for me. He got a lot of experience. He knows where the pressure is coming from, where the weak side is, and how to escape the pressure well. He's a dictator there as we see him on the ball, connecting the back line to the midfield, and it's definitely a good debut for him. There he is again on the ball, right where he needs to be. slowly turns out, just keeps it moving, keeps possession, and they'll just hold on to this ball here. Kaya will.
Taking it back once again to Carlisle Mitchell. Kaya FC can afford to have their wingbacks to push a little bit more forward, knowing that you have the likes of Simone Rota and Carlisle Mitchell defending the fort there for you. Felonco used to be a left back for Kaya FC-Iloilo, now playing more of a midfield winger role for them. Because, again, they can afford to do that, knowing how solid the backline is there for them.
Correct, and they have Arthur in front of them, controlling that middle, holding down the fort, as people would say, and just completely controlling and dominating what they need to be doing here. It's 33 minutes in, 3-0 up. No reason to do anything foolish or outlandish here. Just kind of tire out Stallions and let them dictate the flow and the pressure of the match. If Stallions isn't going to press, just sit on the ball, keep it moving. Why not, right? You're already up 3-0. No need to exert any unnecessary energy.
Good composure there from Audi Menzi. Now they're notching it up.
Pass from
wow.
Simone to maintain possession.
Amita.
Good skill. Look at the skill. Turnover though.
Oh, just a misjudged ball there. The intention of Twassen was good enough for Bedia to take reins of that ball, but he missed that opportunity. Arthur sends it forward, looking for Diano. First time pass to Fitch Arboleda. Long ball now. Just too strong for Horikoshi to chase, and that goes to Pepito. Abu C being pressured by Menzi, forced to take it back to Villarreal. Here's Bolden. You can actually see how Kaya FC not putting too much pressure on the defense of Stallion, but they're just waiting for them to make a mistake, as they've done out there. Here's Amita faking it, taking it, blocked by Silva. That will still be in play. Bolden finally clears it out for a throw-in.
I like that one, Jamer. Faking it, taking it.
Almost goal scoring opportunity there for Nano. Just couldn't capitalize on that opportunity. Mitchell sends it forward. Horikoshi, he was caught offside there, but you could see his body language. He was looking for that bicycle kick. If he knew that he was not offside, it could have gone for it. Let's take a look at that again. Long ball from Mitchell, and he was caught offside there. But again, you can see Horikoshi wants to execute that bicycle kick had he been onside. Stallion having a fair share of possession out here now, with 9 minutes remaining in this first half.
This is much better here from Stallions. They're being a bit more patient, connecting to feet. In this hot weather, Jamie, you really ought to be looking for feet as much as possible, not exerting the players' wasted energy. Want to connect, find those passes to feet, keep it moving. Limbo here down in the corner gets a cross. That is over the bar, but Abu C getting closer and closer now to getting his name back on the scoring sheet for Stallion. Let's take a look at that again. Here's Troy Limbo. Yeah, he does well to get a cross off, and he picks out Abu C, who gets his head to it, unable to stay on top of it as it goes over the bar there. But again, it's a decent moment for Stallions, as they're getting to the attacking third and connecting and getting half chances there. Felonco looking for help. Now he gets his help from Arthur, who switches it over to the other side for Diano. Good intention there, but Diano was just too deep already to get that pass. Arthur Does well to maintain possession.
Forced it back now. I love this comment right here from our YouTube viewers, from Hans Rover. Troy Limbo is kind of overrated right now, and he is. We can see how he's operating in midfield, even able to execute a cross earlier. But let's take a look now with Kaya on the pressure once again. Ibanez.
Kaya's midfield is just clicking right now, Jamer. They're all on the same page. They're finding each other when they're not supposed to find each other. They know where each other is supposed to be, and they're just finding each other's feet, keeping it moving, being patient, and they're just creating a lot of space and threats as they get forward.
Almost built it. Haison Pepito. You see, not much of a pressure coming from Kaya. Like what I said, they're just waiting for Stallion to make a mistake, but they're now on the offensive, as we could see Limbo.
That's a good ball there.
Oh, I thought Kenry Balobo missed that, but there was a foul, said referee Linjon Talaver.
Yeah, that's a great first time cross there. Gets it. Great way to the pass from Limbo. Hits it first time, which is what we want on crosses. And I believe that's a foul there, Jamer?
Yeah, there was a foul called by Linjon Talaver there. I think Abusi just impeded Kenry Balobo's path there. Don't worry, Hans. Tama yung sabi ko. He was underrated. He was an underrated player as of the moment for Stallion Laguna.
Look at the space here, Jamer. Offsides again, I believe. Daiso, that's his second or third offside. Now he really needs to watch his line, but that was a great moment for him. If he timed it a little better. Look, he's got the space. No one's close to him at the moment. And you can see there from the great shot from our cameraman as he's just a step or two offside. But again, Kai is finding these gaps, finding these spaces, and their midfielders just having a field day picking out the players, whether it's to their feet or passing behind for them to run onto. Kai's midfield right now is completely dominating the match, and it's fun to watch, Jamer. It's fun to watch.
Kudos to our cameraman out there. Perfect angle of that offside. Yan yung sinasabi natin na kung hindi nyo man mapanood yung laro dito sa Carmona, dadalhin namin sa mga bahay nyo. Just watch on YouTube and Facebook at sigurado ako mag-e-enjoy kayo. Mitchell.
That's great pressure from Finn McDaniel, but he's the only one really applying pressure. If your top man or your front man is going to be applying pressure, the whole group needs to adjust and run with them, attack, defend with them to create more of a difficult time for Kai to get out of pressure.
Simone Rota now with the ball, wearing the captain's armband in the absence of Jovin Bedic, who's with our under-23s right now, preparing for the Southeast Asian Games.
Great first touch from Daiso.
Here they go, Daiso Orikoshi. Limbo once again in the thick of the action, if not providing the balls for Stallion to operate, looking to defend out here.
This is a great pass here from Stallion.
Abusi. Cleared away by Mitchell, only as far as Silva. Looking for Finn McDaniel out there. They cleared it out, only as far as Limbo.
Silva with a little cheeky shoulder pass there.
Ibanez.
Just keep it simple, find the feet. That's what you want in this part of the field. But he needs options. Look, there's nobody moving for Stallions right now.
Tuazon inside to Abusi. Easy save there for Kennedy Balobo. Balobo hasn't been challenged that much in this game against Stallion Laguna. This is his second outing. Let's take a look first at that chance.
Another dangerous cross to find him, but not really much on it to trouble goalkeeper of Kaya here.
Yeah. Not tested that much is Kenry Balobo. Again, this is his second goal, or second game on goal for Kaya after that first outing.
Yeah, it's difficult to generate power, Jamer, when you're doing a header standing still. You know, ideally you want to be running onto the ball so you can get your momentum behind that header and really try and get that ball past the goalkeeper.
Diano, the right back now up front for them. Here's Amita. Gonna slow things down with Arthur, who switches it over to the other side for Felonco. Now they take it all the way back to Kenry Balobo just to calm things down at the front, just to give themselves a chance to breathe and regroup and try to look for the open spaces again. Menzi into the middle. Great skill there, sending it forward. Looking for the goal. Leaves Silva a bit frustrated out here, and you could understand why. Your Stallion Laguna FC chasing for that very first win in the tournament. You did have a decent first few matches, but something that is not up to the expectation of the crowd as well as to your coach. Let's take a look at that shot. That was actually a shot.
He was going for that FIFA goal there.
He was going
for that FIFA goal.
He was trying to produce another FIFA goal out here.
I mean, it's a great idea. It's goalkeeper's off his line. Why not?
Felonco. Here's the pressure once again. Now a mistake produced by Menzi, I think. Now,
Amita. That was Amita.
Or rather, Amita. Here's Finn McDaniel looking to operate down the right side. Limbo with him. Felonco with the challenge. Limbo recovers. McDaniel. Here's
Nice
Limbo.
skill.
Great skill against Simone Rota. Forced to clear it out for a corner, but let's take some time to appreciate how strong-bodied Simone Rota was there in that challenge on Limbo. It was a clean challenge, nothing to to give away a penalty.
And on the flip side, Jamer, it's a well-deserved corner from Stallions. It just shows they're still ambitious to get forward and to create opportunities, as we hope and expect them, even though they're down 3 goals. Let's see if they can do with this corner.
Cleared away. They will have chance, almost a chance there, but the ball goes out now for a throw-in. Just 3 minutes added here in this first half. Let's see how Stallion will make amends for all of those mistakes that they've done, causing them to be down 3-0 now against the defending Copa Paulino Alcantara champions, Kaya FC-Iloilo. Good press again here from Stallion. Bedia with the ball. Cannot find a teammate there. Now he does with Limbo.
Kaya with a few mental laps here as the half closes. Let's see if Stallions can create a goal-scoring opportunity here.
Here's Bedia. Takes it back to Villarreal. Can he make amends on his mistakes out here? Bedia try to send that forward. Cleared away only as far as Villarreal. Now here's Villarreal on the attack. Bedia to Abu C. A foul there against Stallion. High boot, says referee Linjon Talaver, in favor of Kaya.
Yeah, the last thing Kaya wants to do here, Jamer, is give up a late goal and give Stallion any type of hope or light as they go into halftime.
Former teammates out there, Simo and Yannick, just exchanging challenges in that earlier action. Here's Limbo to Silva. Twasan once again with the ball. Simone Rota gets to it. Gives it to Kenry Balobo, being pressured by Finn McDaniel. Not enough there for him to spill that. Fitch Arboleda. Through pass. He found Melisa to Horikoshi. Just over the bar. The tournament's top goal scorer could not get that ball down and score his 4th of the tournament and 4th of the game. Let's take a look at that again, Nate.
Kaya did everything well, got in behind. Melisa very unselfish, plays it ball across the box, and you expect the leading goal scorer to put that in the back of the net, and he will not be able to sleep tonight, I'm sure. Stallions were calling for offside, but it looked like it's onside. The ball is a bit behind it, but he still should do much, much better with that. You got to hit the frame, make the keeper make a save. he could have even taken a touch there, Jamer, but you know that just kind of shows the day he's having so far, and you know it's frustrating for the as a striker to not get put those opportunities in. But fortunate for him and Kaya, they're up 3-0, so they can afford to let those mishaps happen. But could easily be 4-0 right now.
What vision there from Carlisle to find Menzi down the left side. Long ball forward, just too strong for Janjan to chase. That's halftime out here at the PFF National Training Center. Kaya FC scoring 3 goals against their rival Stallion Laguna FC, courtesy of Carlisle Mitchell, Janjan Meliza, and Shermar Filonco. 2 assists already for this Janjan Meliza and a goal to his name against his former club. Very exciting things to see at the second half, as again Kaya FC, jubilation for them, frustration for Coach Ernie Nieras in Stallion Laguna, but we'll be back for a second half here at the PFF National Training Center between Stallion Laguna FC and Kaya FC-Iloilo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the halftime score is Stallion
There's an opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match. Leaves it to Ramsey to make it 3-0.
for more details on the Copa Paulino Alcantara. Those who are not on the playing pitch, we kindly remind you to wear your face mask.
Opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match. Leaves it to Ramsey to make it 3-0.
At the half, it's frustration for Stallion Laguna FC, jubilation for Kaya FC-Iloilo as they lead 3 goals against their rivals out here in their quest to defend their title at the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. As we take a look at some of the highlights of the first half right here, Nate.
Yeah, that was Simone on the first attempt there. Hits the post there. Early opportunity for Kaya. Shows what's going to happen in the first half.
Here is the first goal of the match, courtesy of that free kick from Jan Melisa, just finding the head of Carlisle Mitchell.
Again, the biggest player on the field. Nobody at this moment's touching him, feeling his body, defending him how he should be. And it's a pretty easy header for him as he redirects that to the back post. Melisa again dictates the second goal. Wonderful pass to Filanco, who has a great first touch. Right into stride with the outside of his right boot. And it just lofts it over the goalkeeper. That's beautiful goal from him.
And here's a long ball from Carlisle Mitchell. They're just finding the head of Daiso Orikoshi and Melisa. No mistake out there. He knew Pepito will not get off his line, and he just put that over the right side of the goal.
Yeah, so we see Daiso not able to score, but he's involved in that, so that's technically an assist for him and a great finish from Melisa.
Let's take a look at the halftime stats out here. Interestingly, Kaya FC-Iloilo, like what I said earlier, breaking off from that shackles of not scoring much in their games, as they have now 11 shots, 8 on target, whereas with Stallion only pulling off 1, which is not on target. Intensity of the game is quite high as well, with foul counts at 5 for Stallion and 2 for Kaya. But what can you say about the shots on target for Kaya FC out here, Nate?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty revealing of how the half went for Kaya. They created opportunities, good opportunities. And, when you create that many clear goal-scoring opportunities, Jamer, you're bound to score goals. And Kaya just not letting go of the pressure. They just clicked more and more as the half went on and until the end of that half, really. But, for the majority of that first half, they were finding the passes that they wanted to find and get players into dangerous positions and create those goal-scoring opportunities, as we saw, like a free kick, a run from the play. They scored and showed their threats from different opportunities, different ways that they can be dangerous. And they definitely deserve this comfortable lead, 3-goal lead as they go into the second half here, Jamer.
Exactly, Nate. Now, we still have 45 minutes left to play. Enough time for Stallion Laguna to get at least a goal back and put in some confidence in their squad. But things are really looking difficult now for title hopes for Stallion Laguna, knowing that all of their remaining matches, including this game, is a must-win games for them. So let's see how they will actually work things out and possibly just get a goal back first and then go from there. But before we go into the game, we would like to give our shout-outs to the Diano family watching from Bagumbayan, Quezon City, and Masbate. Maraming salamat sa panonood, of course, and for supporting Marvins and Dianos playing right now for Kaya FC-Iloilo. We'd also like to greet some of our viewers from Facebook and YouTube. Jean Rose Amita, partner of Nano, if I'm not mistaken. Watching from Davao de Oro, one of the Mako duo out here in the pitch for Kaya. Hopefully we'll see his partner from Mako, who is Eric Giganto, who is on the bench right now. We also want to give a shout out to Randy Ray, saying that Kaya is not the Copa Paulino Alcantara champions for nothing, as they're giving a great display out here in this match. Also, shout out to Glenda Lee, supporter of Kaya FC, who's watching all the way from Iloilo. I got a word from her that she might be watching the games out here in Carmona, Cavite. So, see you soon. But for now, some changes out here for Stallion. Allen Angeles is into this game. He'll be replacing Yannick Tuason, and Justin Miguel de Mesa will be coming in. We'll have to confirm who he will be replacing.
Yeah, before we start here, Jamer, I'd like to give a shout out to a high school buddy of mine watching all the way from Barcelona, Spain, Mr. Dave Sachs, good friend of mine, tuning in to Philippine football. We appreciate you, and much love to you and your family out there, Dave.
Thank you so much for watching. Now we have the second half action. Stallion Laguna now playing from right to left, looking to bounce back on that dismal first half performance. We also have some shout outs out here. Player from Kaya FC Academy, Julian, asking for a shout out for Gawad Kalinga Boys, who's actually watching right here at the PFF National Training Center. Kudos sa'yo, Julian, at sa teammates mo dyan sa Gawad Kalinga and Kaya FC Academy.
Yeah, that's great that we have the youth teams able to watch and support live Philippine football. It's immense for them to aspire and to, you know, to look up to these players, whether they're for Kaya or for Stallion, just to be here and see what this level is all about. It's important for the youth to see these matches live, Jamer.
Exactly. Now, throw in for Stallion. Good look at Miguel de Mesa, who actually replaced another substitute, Villarreal. In the first half, Villarreal came in for Kai Bailey, who was injured. Now he's also replaced out here by de Mesa. Also want to give a shout out to Rinty Bayona Pareno and the Bilibid Prison football team. Here's a chance for Kaya. Ibanez spilt that chance, just too strong. Ibanez, let's take a look at that again. Ibanez was on the clear there. Mitchell was kind of late for the attack, but he just shot it out wide and over the goal.
Yeah, Jamer, we're seeing Stallions start the half with a bit of pressure, which is good, and it's paying off as they just had a half opportunity there. Unfortunately, they don't hit the frame and cause the goalkeeper to make a save, but you know, we'll see what more can come from this pressure from Stallions, as they have a lot of work to do, but I'm sure they're up for it as they want to get some type of result from this match.
Kaya now on the offensive again. Melisa taking it back to Arthur. Just spreading things wide for Kaya now with Simone Rota. Pass too strong for Audi Menzi to chase, and a throw in for Stallion. Angeles through ball, but Ibanez is caught offside out there. So with 3 goals now in the bag for Kaya and possibly taking away all 3 points if they maintain their composure and their momentum, they will solidify their grasp of the top of the standings before United City FC goes into action in our next match day. Or, if I'm not mistaken, that will be on May 8th will be their next game. When they return to the Copa Paulino Alcantara, that's on Sunday, they will be facing Dynamic Corp Cebu FC in their return to the Copa.
We got another corner here for Stallions, Jamer, as the pressure for Stallions is leading to something here, and let's hope they can get a goal here, make this match a little more interesting for them.
Short corner, Limbo being pestered out there by Amita. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Limbo has been doing a lot of things out here for Stallion rather, trying to put them back into contention in this game. Has been the workhorse, if we may say, for Stallion Laguna FC. If no one's actually stepping up for them, Limbo is.
Yeah, that's correct, Jamer. Excuse me. He's had a pretty good showing for the first half, and he's showing that, you know, never say die attitude, which is what you want. You know, you're down 3 goals and it's frustrating, but you got to keep playing and, you know, try to make the most of what's in front of you. and he's definitely shining for Stallions. He just needs a bit more help, but hopefully the other players will step up and get on his level.
Referee Linjon Talaver played the advantage there, but nothing happening for Kaya FC on the offensive, so he takes it back for a free kick for Kaya. One of the seasoned referees out here in the league and in the cup.
And no one else but John Meliza on the ball here. He's been dangerous with set pieces and providing these dangerous balls here. Let's see what they have in store for us here. Jamer, excuse me.
Arthur couldn't get his head to it. Goes back to Meliza. Now takes it back to Felonco. Long ball looking for Daizo in the middle. Daizo controlling it well against Abu C. Here's Menzi. Menzi, can he cross it? Covered by two players in pink. Here's Diano covering for him. Calming things down is Diano with the cross now. Shot from Janjan Meliza. Too strong. Goes over the bar but stays inside the ballpark.
Yeah, Diana did well there to make something out of nothing here as he gets double teamed on defense, but able to get the cross off as he finds Meliza on his favorite left foot, just unable to connect the way he'd like to. The ball's coming across his body.
Here's Meliza again. Again, Silva. The bigger guy wins it and leaves it for Pepito.
Yeah, Jamer, mentally, you're up 3-0, so you can maybe tend to relax a bit, but it's important for Kai to start this half strong and let Stallions know that they're here to dominate the entire match, not just the first half.
Strong challenge there from Silva.
Yeah, that's a very well-timed tackle there from Silva. Could have been a dangerous ball if he didn't get intercept that cross there. Let's have a look.
Ooh, strong challenge there, but clean, says the referee. Silva, or C rather. Arthur with the pressure. Meliza. Clear challenge, says the referee from Abu C. Now the ball will bounce all the way to Pepito, giving them some time to recover, regroup, and possibly look for the goal-scoring opportunities now, Stallion. Foul, said the referee. They're going to take it back to where I think that was Angeles was tackled. Padilla. Here's the cross. Looking for Abu C. Headed away by Mitchell. So this will be a corner for Kaya. Or for Stallion, rather.
Yeah, Stallions did well to play quick from the free kick. And they're able to get a decent cross. And now they have a corner.
They have plenty of options out here inside the box. And they have Abu C, who's very lethal in the air. They also have Cameron Bolden with a height difference over Audi Menzi. Here's the cross.
That's a good cross there.
Headed away only as far as Ibanez.
Oh, I like that.
Ibanez with a fake. A strike. Balobo almost spilled it, but he hangs on for dear life.
McDaniel wishes he could get that one again. Unfortunate not to connect the way he wanted to, but it's a great build-up from a set piece there from Stallions. Make the most of it with the second ball that came in. And McDaniel will wish he was able to connect better with that because it was a good opportunity for Stallions to get on the scoreboard.
Well, things are really slowing down for Kaya. This is the time that they want to kick it up a notch and try to pressure Kaya and concede a goal here.
Yeah, that's correct, Jamer. Stallions is gaining momentum here. As let's take a look here at the replay. Does well to cut his man, get it to his weaker left foot, and Finn is also on his left foot. He hits it, but he's not able to connect the way he wanted to. You could see what he was trying to do, but just unfortunate for them.
But he had plenty of time there to operate as well. just that, the instinct, the striker's instinct to take that first shot and just rattle the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's correct, Jamer.
Through pass now for Daizo Orikoshi.
Nice pass there.
Top goal scorer against Silva. Silva clears it out for a corner.
That's great defending from Stallions and Silva, but wonderful pass. Is that Melisa on the pass again?
That was Melisa on the through ball again.
He's just on fire today, Jamer.
Silva making amends for the mistakes of his backline out here in the second half. Currently preventing a goal from Kaya, but they will have a corner out here. Jan Melisa will take that. Plenty of options once again. Kaya can afford to lose their center backs up front as they have man to cover out here. Simone Rota, Carlisle Mitchell, even Arthur joining the parade out there of players inside the Stallions box. Ooh, a clash between Diano and Arthur. Just miscommunication out there. Quick shout outs to Sir Kevin Conejos and Jovan Marfiga watching the game on our Facebook stream. Cameron against Daizo. Nano Amita with a late and strong challenge on Bedia. Friendly exchange of words there between Bedia and Amita. Let's take a look at that again. Oh.
Yeah, it's a high boot from Amita. He knows it's a dangerous challenge. No real intent to harm or hurt one another there. They're just trying to play the ball, but yeah, it's a bit dangerous when you get your foot up high like that.
Might have escaped a card out there as well. Clash between Menzi and Bedia. Menzi asking for a foul. Nothing given there. Here's the cross. Ooh! That's quite dangerous. A high arcing ball over Balobo. See that again.
Good first touch. Got his head up. Looking for someone to cross it to. Just puts a little bit too much on it as it sails over the crossbar. But again, Stallions gaining momentum little by little. Let's see if it can turn into a goal.
Stallion won a throw in. Kaya is asking for a throw in of their own, but it got a touch from Daizo Horikoshi there. Rota with a clearance, looking for Daizo, covering the ball against the bigger Silva.
Oh, this is a good battle here. Smart play to bring it back around.
Diano will open things up here at the back. There's Rota helping in defense.
It's a difficult pass to deal with there. Stallions picking up the ball in midfield now.
There's communication between Angeles and I think that was Ibanez there. They still have the ball here. Stallion. Menzi called for a foul on that challenge on Angeles.
Yeah, Angeles has done well since he came on. He's got started having a little spark here for Stallions. And yeah, again, now we have a free kick for Stallions. Not a really dangerous spot, but it's another momentum lift for them. Let's see if they can be organized and create a opportunity here, as these free kicks are very important for them.
Here's the delivery from McDaniel.
Oof.
Finding the head of Bolden. Just couldn't get his head right there.
Again, another mental lapse for Kaya. There's only so many chances that they'll have. Let's have a take a look at the replay as McDaniel's on the ball. In-swinging ball from the right foot. Finds the target and just Bolden unable to redirect that ball. But, you know, just showing that Stallions are still in life. They're still in the match. Even though they're losing 3-0, they're still pressuring. They're still searching for a goal. And it's great to see here.
Foul against Stallion. And a free kick for Kaya FC. Filonco with a strong challenge from the back there. Things are getting interesting now here at the PFF National Training Center as the sun slowly sets. It calmed things down a bit as well in this game, but Stallion will really be looking for that goal to give themselves a chance to battle for the top 4. Ball out for throw in. Good challenge there from Patrick Arthur. Take a look at the shots, Nate. 12 shots out here for Kaya. 5 now for Stallion. We can already feel the the pressure for them. Let's take a look. See, pulls one back, and they get themselves a lift of momentum here. A mistake from Kaya FC-Iloilo.
This is a result of the pressure that they've been applying all second half here, Jamer, and it's well deserved to Stallions as we hopefully take a look at this goal. But it's kind of a giveaway for Kaya, another mental lapse, as that tends to do when you're getting pressure like this. But their goal scorer, their danger man, picks up the ball, puts it away with cool and composed technique, finds the back of the net, just slides it on the ground there. And now we got a very interesting match here, Jamer, and it's going to turn into hopefully what we have a last 30 minutes. Very exciting for our viewers here.
Well, hold on to your seats, folks. We'll be up for a very interesting game out here with 30 or 29 minutes remaining. Let's see if that goal again. A mistake from Kaya. And Abusi just capitalized on it. Back to live action we go as Stallion Laguna FC pulled one out of the bag, and now with momentum on their side, can they get their second goal out here?
This is exactly what Stallion needed here, Jamer. An early goal into the second half to give them some life. And, there's 30 minutes left. A lot can happen here. I could sense that goal was happening, but the amount of pressure that Stallions was applying and Kaya not able to cope with it, it's important, even though you're up 3-0, that you maintain your composure and most importantly, your mental attitude as you go into a second half here. It's a new game now, as we see now, Jamer.
Yep. It will be a game of 2 different halves as they now scored a goal here. You cannot say that it's just a consolation goal right now for Stallion Laguna with 30 minutes remaining in this game. Mahaba-haba pa to, Nate, and we're still up for, a very exciting game.
Yeah, we've been talking about how much pressure they've been applying basically from the entire match, but more so from the start of this second half. And I don't know what Coach Ernie told them at halftime, but, it sparked them, and we're seeing some life as we see Troy Limbo's day is done.
Koichi Belgira comes in for him, another midfielder who knows what he needs to do in situations like this, Nate.
Oh yeah, he can. He's one of the players who can definitely continue to build on this spark and momentum of Stallions. And here we see Stallions just kind of got their tails up. They got some confidence in them. Anything can really happen here. And Kaya has to do something to, counter this pressure from Stallions, whether it's make a sub, whether it's get another goal, get control of this match is what Kaya needs to do, as we're seeing Stallions' pressure paying off, and there's still much, much more time left in this game for them.
Kaya will be looking to regain that 3-goal lead out here, but it will be very difficult knowing that momentum is on the side of Stallion. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, that was good pressure from Finn McDaniel. Falls perfectly for Abu C, and he knows exactly what to do in those moments. He's composed. He just keeps the ball on the ground away from the keeper, and very classy finish from him. Let's see if there's any more goals left in this match here, Jamer.
That's why he deserved that spot in the starting lineups once again. We know what he could actually do, and he's just produced one of the goals that could, spark things back into life for Stallion Laguna FC out here.
Yeah, let's give Finn McDaniel some credit here because he's been working extremely hard this entire match, applying pressure, and it's paid off for him and Stallions now. And they're not stopping as they're looking to continue to attack here and apply pressure as they see that's been working for them.
Arthur slowing things down at the back now for Kaya FC. Spreading it out wide to Vincent Diano. They're now being tested. Will they falter or will they solidify their defense? That's the question that Coach Yu Ashide and his boys needs to answer throughout the remaining 25 minutes of this game.
Yeah, we're seeing Kaya wanting to slow it down and take their foot off the gas, but they still got to play football. You still got to find options, and as we see here, this is much better for Kaya as they get down the right flank.
Arboleda.
No, this is not looking good for Arboleda.
No.
You never want to see a player go down like this, and for sure that's a muscle injury. He must have felt something as he went for that sprint.
Let's take a look at that again. Oh, when a player stops like that, it's not a welcoming sign for you and your team.
Yeah, it's hot. It's extremely tough conditions for the players, and dehydration is a factor. But you gotta assume that that's some type of muscle tweak, whether it's serious or not. I don't see him coming back onto the pitch, and Kaya will have to go to the bench if ever. And I think it's a telling sign for Kaya as they really needed some type of change in tactics or fresh legs onto the field.
Yeah,
you can see the frustration with Fitch here as he looked to be in a great opportunity running down the flank and just pull up. Yeah, any football player knows exactly what that's like, and it's frustrating. And let's just hope it's nothing too serious for him, and he's able to at least finish the cup, if not the match. But I don't see him finishing the match here, Jamer.
Yep. Again, when a player goes down like that, he was on the clear. Make no mistake, he had the chance to go for the attack, but he stopped, and you know that it's a serious thing. He might have pulled a muscle out there, and the stretcher comes out. Definitely there will be a substitution out here for Kaya FC-Iloilo. We just need to know who will be replacing him. They have few options out there for infield players. They only have Giganto, Fuji, and Gayoso to come in for the injured Fitch Arboleda.
Yeah, those are three high-quality subs that either one of them can make an impact. Unfortunate for Fitch to go down, and we wish him well. And hopefully this is not a serious muscle injury. But as we see Giganto coming on, he'll look to replace Fitch. And he's in a very crucial... crossbar there, Jamer.
We were focused on the substitutions, but there was a chance for Kaya. Just hit the crossbar. We hope that we could take a closer look into that later. But we go back into live action right now as Stallion Laguna goes on the offensive. A through ball looking for Angeles. Too strong for him to chase. Here's a replay of that chance.
Yeah, we had a corner kick for Kaya. And... That's
a flick on from Horikoshi, I think. That was headed from... Audi Menzi headed to the path of Horikoshi, but just hitting the bar.
Yeah, hits the crossbar there. Going back to the sub for Giganto, he's coming on at a real crucial moment for Kaya. They really need a spark. They really need some life here, as the body language of all the Kaya players seems to be a bit deflated. They are leading 3-1, but you'd like to see them get control of the match, dictate the tempo again, get that ball on the ground, and get more of that first half football that we were watching with Kaya. So let's see what Giganto can do. He's a quality player. We know what he's capable of doing, and he's coming on. As I said, it's a really crucial time for Kaya, and he'll need to make an impact right away for sure.
Bolden being forced to kick that ball out for a throw in. Coach Yu Ashida knows how to mix up the combination of his team out here, knowing that earlier he had the former dynamic duo of Stallion Laguna FC and the likes of Fitch Arboleda and Janjan Melisa. Now, with the infusion of Eric Giganto in this lineup, we now have a look at the dynamic duo, this time of Mako Compostela Valley for Kaya with Nano Amita and Eric Giganto. Clearance out here for Stallion. Simone Rota. Arthur was there, but the ball goes out.
Just approaching the 70th minute here. 20 minutes left in this match. Still, great stuff here from Stallions. Look at the turn. Great pass!
Oh! Game on! Niera scored the second goal for Stallion Laguna FC. What a pass there from Belgira. Now they're running.
Impact sub there from Belgira. Does extremely well to turn his man. Play a simple ball across the box and a delicious treat for Nieres to get that goal and keep this game interesting. 2-3 now. Oh, wow. What a turn of events here, Jamer. And I love to see it bring some life into the match. And true test, as I said, for Kaya. Now, how are they going to respond to this second goal? Great little entry pass from C. Bagridi turns his man, got his head up, slides it across the back line. No one there at the back post, and Nieres just taps it in.
Nobody there for Kaya FC-Iloilo to cover Matthew Nieras. Interestingly, two defenders now on the score sheet on this game. One for Kaya Iloilo with Carlisle Mitchell, and now Matthew Nieras for Stallion Laguna FC. And like what I said, it's game on. 20 minutes remaining. Just a goal advantage here for Kaya FC-Iloilo. Will they bottle it, or will they get that marginal second goal out here?
Regardless, Jamer, we've been treated with the football and the goals that we've seen today. I think we might have one or two more in this match, but let's take a look close here, as both teams are going to have to respond to this. Kai is still winning 3-2, but Stallions does not look like they are done.
Corner once again for Kaya FC-Iloilo, looking to regain their 2-goal advantage. They had that earlier, but now things are looking dangerous for them as they are only leading a goal over their rivals, Stallion Laguna FC.
That was a crafty little pass from Abu C, the goal scorer, as he finds the substitute. As we see the possession now, 48 for Stallion, 52 for Kai. It's a very even match, and what matters most now is who's going to get this next goal here, Jamer.
Silva clears it, giving the chase out here for the ball.
We're seeing a completely different side in this second half from Stallions. It's a great response from them. You know, no lead is safe in football. 3 goals, Jamer. Imagine 3 goals, and they've come back to make it 3-2. Exciting finish to this game here, and I'm at the edge of my seat here, Jamer. We got a treat as we look to finish this game here.
Even I myself, I'm adjusting my seat out here just to get a good view of this game. Now Stallion clears it out only as far as Arnel Amita to Janjan Melisa. Taking it all the way back to Carlisle Mitchell. Isa to sa mga sakit ng Kaya FC-Iloilo. When they have a very comfortable lead, it seems like they don't know how to operate with a big lead like 3 goals, and now they only have just 1 goal advantage over Stallion. So it's gonna be very interesting out here, Nate.
Yeah, as I said, it's a mentality thing here.
Ibanez on the clear into the middle. Oh, Allen Angeles!
Wow.
Kaya FC-Iloilo breathes another sigh of relief out there.
What an opportunity for Stallions to tie the match. He knows it. He goes down. But again, Stallions getting in behind Kaya, and Kaya not having any answers for it. But going back to the mentality thing, Jamer, you're up 3-0. There's no excuse. It's a mentality lapse from the entire squad of Kaya to let this happen. You're comfortable, you're winning 3-0, but football is 2 halves here. You gotta play 2 halves here. And Stallion's reminding Kaya that you have to show and play 2 halves of football. As we're seeing Harvey Galloso get onto the pitch.
And this might be the answer for Kaya FC-Iloilo in their attacking woes. Harvey Galloso comes in, his first game of the Copa Paulino Alcantara for Kaya with a strike right away. Pepito spilled it, but finally recovers.
Yeah, we have Harvey coming on. I believe this might be his Copa debut.
Yep.
And, a hectic moment for him and Higanto coming in as subs, as the game is just, all over the place right now in favor of Stallions. These subs got to come in and make an impact and contribute. As if they don't, and Kaya continues to play the way they're doing, they might give up another goal and give away this 3-goal lead that they had, Jamer.
The composure of their back line is missing, and this is what we want for Kaya.
Great tackle there from Bolden. Timed it well, didn't commit a foul, but unable for Stallions to connect as they did. But man, what a match we have here, Jamer. If you're tuning in late to this match here, folks, Kaya was up 3-0 at the first half, and Stallions to start the second half had 2 goals, and they're right back into it, looking to get a third and tie the match up. How do you pronounce that name?
Belgira.
Belgira has been very, very sharp coming on. It's what we always want from our substitutes. He's on point with his rhythm, and he's creating opportunities and plays left and right. And little by little, Stallions have crawled back into this match here, Jamer.
Diano with the clearance. They might need to shake things up at the back out there for Kaya if they want to prevent an equalizer here. Bolden still with the ball. Here's Bedia sending it forward. Nobody there for Bedia. Now
Finn McDaniel still applying pressure. He's covered a lot of ground tonight, and it's nice to see that the hard work has been paying off.
Silva with a clearance out there.
Man, I don't know what to think here, Jamer. It's a crazy match. It's exciting for the viewers, and it's incredible to see. And we really are in for a treat as the game winds down here.
Well, you were craving for magandang laro earlier. Now we have it at our hands with just a few minutes remaining in this game. It will be very exciting for them.
Yeah, 5 goals. I don't think we can ask for much more here, Jamer. And I hate to say it, but actually I'd love to say it. I don't think we're done here in terms of goals for this match. I'd like to see Kaya respond to this, because the way it looks like, momentum is with Stallions, and Kaya has to respond in some way or shape or form. It's a big moment for them. It's kind of showing, a bit of their weakness here, and where their lapses are, and that they are human. They are human. They are the favorite team, but things happen and momentum changes as we have a big substitute coming on now. Marvin Angeles coming on, another player who can, contribute to this momentum shift for Stallions. The subs have really been a factor for Stallions, as each one of them have done their mark and is, doing extremely what they need to do. Marvin getting involved right away here.
Offside there for Abu C.
Yeah, a little careless from Abu C. He knows it. He needs to be on side and watch that line. Could have resulted to another goal scoring opportunity, but unable to make it clear with the replay. But credit to the sideline ref, calls it appropriate offside, and we're just approaching 14 minutes left here, Jamer.
Header there by Galloso to the path of Horikoshi. Tries for it again. Now he heads the ball out for a throw-in for Stallion Laguna FC. The current tournament top goal scorer Daiso Horikoshi might be asking some questions in himself right now. Why am I not contributing to the goal scoring of my team whenever I'm needed? But he might get the answers later.
You know, this is a good moment for Kaya. Even though they've given up 2 goals, this is a good lesson and learning moment for them. You know, as this Copa continues, these things happen. And it's really about how they're going to respond to this pressure and what they can do with it. You know?
Good pass from one former FU player to another. Oh, foul there by Bolden. He did not like that. But the referee, Linjan Talaver, said it was a clear foul.
Both players are aggressive into it, getting involved. A little toss-up, but ref, I think calls it right. And Kaya has another free kick. John Maliza on the ball. Excuse me, Amita on the ball here.
Amita now.
So we got a right-footed player who'll look to in-swing this ball to a dangerous top of the box or penalty area for Stallions. And Kaya gonna look for something out of this.
Cleared away. Giganto.
Not the best service, but still Stallions unable to clear it.
Good cross. Carlisle Mitchell could not get his head to it. Angeles, Horikoshi, Menzi to Amita. Amita gets that through the legs of Abu C. Now Stallion regains possession.
That's good defending, though. You got to respect that. That's good defending from Abu C. You can hear Simone saying easy, easy as Diana goes for a throw-in, as they really need to manage the clock here. They are leading. They've been leading the entire second half here. They got to manage this clock. Very important these last 10 minutes.
Horikoshi headed out by Silva. Now clears it. Here's Ibanez against Mitchell. Cannot win that battle. And a throw-in for Kaya FC-Iloilo. Tense moments out here with less than 10 minutes remaining in this game.
This is the Stallions Laguna side that Ernie wants to see day in and day out when his team's playing. And, you know, they've come back and turned this match into an exciting one. They've shown their heart and grit with their hard work. And they've created some really lovely goals here. And you got to give them credit. But the match isn't over yet. And let's see what's left.
Silva with the composure out there, preventing a goal-scoring opportunity for Kaya. Oof. Missed there by Arthur C. To the middle for Angeles. Arthur clear the ball out. Horikoshi will not chase for that ball as he knows he's offside. And a throw-in for Stallion Laguna FC.
Tensions and frustrations are high for Kaya as they're winning 3-2. But clearly they're not playing the football that we're used to seeing them play. And Stallions just have come to life here. They got nothing but space and opportunity in front of them as they approach midfield. Look at the pass.
Oh,
Finn unable to connect with his idea there.
even the calm Yu Hoshida is now getting frustrated here at the touchline for Kaya FC-Iloilo. He knows that Stallion Laguna is putting a lot of pressure on his team, but they're not responding to it well. Amita asking for a foul, nothing given there. Long ball looking for Angeles. Cleared away by Menzi.
The game is wide open right now, Jamer.
Here's Amita down the right side for Kaya. Amita did not use the overload. Into the middle, nobody there. Gayoso. Still with Gayoso, missed the ball. And now counter-attack time for Stallion Laguna FC.
They got to get numbers forward here, Jamer.
Ibanez now. What a tackle there from Arthur. He was called for a foul. And that is a yellow card for Patrick Arthur. The follow-through of that foul or that tackle. Let's take a look at that again. Oh.
Oof. Rightfully so. That's a yellow card. His studs are up. Both feet go into the tackle. And Patrick Arthur picks up his yellow card on his debut match for Kaya.
Things are going well for Patrick Arthur for the last 85 minutes, but now he got himself a yellow card.
We're seeing a lot of frantic plays from both sides here, Jamer. Both sides realize how important this moment is in the match. And for me, the team that's going to walk away with this win, for Stallions, maybe they get a draw, is the team that can settle this match down and create some clear opportunities with composure. We have 6 minutes left plus stoppage. There's still going to be moments of life here, whether it's for Kaya or for Stallions. Either side, they need to get composed in these dire minutes. For Kaya, they got to control the clock here, as you know, every time the whistle stops, it's in favor for Stallions. And for Stallions, they just got to continue with this momentum and take advantage when they get past half field. They got to take advantage when they get past half field and be smart with their decision making and their passes. This is a dangerous moment for Stallions right here.
Your spin with the delivery into the wall.
It looked like he was going for goal there.
Was Horikoshi. Tackle from behind.
By
Angeles.
Marvin. Yeah, that's a great tackle from behind.
Belgira.
Gets to it, keeps it in play.
Belgira still has the ball now. Looking for the openings out here.
We even see Bolden up front now.
The intention of Stallion Laguna to get that third goal.
Corner kick, Jamer.
Very immense.
Corner kick. 5 minutes left. Kaya looking to bring on a sub.
There's one more change here for Kaya. One of the last infield players, Rio Fujii, will be making his appearance in this game against Stallion. We'll just have to confirm who he will be replacing.
Ball to the back post here. It's a good opportunity for Stallions from that corner kick.
And they can breathe out there, Kaya. They can finally breathe. Carlisle Mitchell is down on that challenge.
So we're getting a lot of stoppages. We're getting a lot of fouls here. Let's have a look at the replay as Finn McDaniel knocks it to the back post. Finds Abusi. He heads it back across, which is what he's supposed to do. And unfortunately, no Stallions player able to get to it first. We saw Carlisle Mitchell go down, holding his head. And as I said, we've had a lot of stoppages, free kicks. So we got to expect at least 3 to 5 minutes of stoppage time as we approach the end of the game here. Dire moments here for Stallions as they've done so well to get back into the match. Crawled back with 2 beautiful goals. You know, they deserve these 2 goals, and at the way they're going, they deserve to get a result, as Kaya just kind of let the match slip out of their hands here. And we see a big player, their strong center back, Carlisle Mitchell, go down with some ice on his head. You know, last few moments here for Stallions, for sure we'll find 1 or 2, if not 3 opportunities left in the game, as Kaya will look to just defend here, it seems.
Silva leaves it for Ibanez. Now sends it forward. Mitchell heads it away. Giganto couldn't get it on the turn. And now substitution for Kaya. To the frustration of Coach Ernieras out there, as they did not get any confirmation of the substitution, but here we have it right now. Confirmation of the substitution. Rio Fujii coming in, replacing the goal scorer Janjan Meliza.
Goal scorer and 2 assists. He's had a pretty good match. For me, he's a candidate for player of the match, assuming Kaya wins. He's shown his threats with his passing ability and goal scoring ability as well. But again, storyline here is Kaya giving up two goals in the second half to give life to Stallions as they're full of it, looking to get at least another goal as the game winds down here.
Here's a chance for them. Abu C headed away. Another throw in deep into the territory of Kaya FC-Iloilo. Long ball, or long throw in rather. Cleared away by Kaya. Only as far as for G and Angeles to duel for. Now Kaya wins the ball. 3 minutes remaining. 3 additional minutes out here. Daiso Horikoshi went down with no foul. So we have 3 minutes remaining in this game. Allen Angeles to Marvin Angeles. Belgira finds Abu C over the right side, but Diano is there, and he's chasing for that ball. Nieras.
Yeah, Diana did well to read that play.
Belgira intercepts. Nieras, the goal scorer now, on the ball for Stallion. Here's Bolden. Counter attack for Stallion Laguna FC.
They got to get players forward here, Jamer.
De Mesa to Allen Angeles against Cayoso. Arthur covering well now. Fuji.
It's not the place to lose the ball there, Jamer.
Didn't read the defenders out there. Giganto with a lovely turn. Through pass looking for Horikoshi. Horikoshi's on the run. Sends it forward. Nobody there. Nobody there for him. He's down, grimacing in pain.
He might be down with an injury, but it wasn't the best cross from Daiso there as he's holding his right quad there.
He forced the muscle on that.
You could see
cross.
what he was trying to do. He was trying to pick out Fuji, but just gets away. The ball just gets away from him as he's reaching for that ball, unable to connect properly. And Stallions now with possession.
Less than 2 minutes remaining here for Stallion to get that all-important equalizer to keep their title hopes alive in the Copa Paulino Alcantara. They win a corner.
Big moment right now, Jamer, as we see everybody from Stallions getting forward. They got to maximize this. Not just the first ball, not just the second ball, but the third and fourth ball is crucial in this moment right now, Jamer. As they got to make the most of this. This might be one of the last moments for them.
Here's the delivery inside the box. Bolden. Oh! Clearance out there.
It's an opportunity for Stallions.
Silva is down. Oh, commotion out here.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Don't like to see this. Tensions are high, but
tensions are really high right now.
I like to see players keep their composures. They still have many matches to play. Both teams have crucial matches after this, so it's important for them to keep composed, not lose their cool, and get any reckless red cards. But interesting to see what the replay is going to show here.
I think they were complaining out there. Let's take a look at that. The corner from Finn McDaniel.
Bolden gets to it. There's some contact there, Jamer.
There was a contact there.
Silva got to it first. Silva got to it first.
And I believe that's why Bolden was actually complaining. There was a contact from Carlisle Mitchell to Gabriel Silva, and that's where the commotion started.
Oh. Yeah,
throwing some punches out there as well.
There's some credit there because Silva got to the ball first, and it looked like there was a late challenge on Silva.
Bolden got his marching orders out there.
Is that a red card?
Yeah, it is. He got his marching orders from referee Linjon Talaver after that commotion, as well as Carlisle Mitchell.
So both teams have a red card. Both teams down to 10 men. And the ref calls it a little bit short here, Jamers. There's still 30 seconds left. But the game is over here.
The game is ended here. 3-2 for Kaya FC-Iloilo. Not the way you want the game to end in this match, but it was an intense second half that we had, Nate. Stallion Laguna FC did their best to claw their way back into this game, but their best wasn't just enough to win against the defending champions of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. But credit to Stallion Laguna FC for their efforts in the second half.
Give credit to Stallion coming back into the match. I think it's a very important lesson for both teams here, Jamer. Not just Kaya, but also Stallions, as they showed their capability and what they can do. They know it's a frustrating loss for them, as they wanted to get some type of result, but Kaya's 3-goal advantage seemed to be enough as they pushed through with the second half. And as I said, it's a crucial learning match for both teams. There's a lot that they both can take away from this, and it was exciting for us and the viewers to call this match. 5 goals, quality goals, and end-to-end action.
A 5-goal thriller ended with some exchange of hands out there, but not the way you want them to exchange their hands, as Cameron Bolden and Carlisle Mitchell got their marching orders from referee Linjon Talaver.
Yeah, both players had solid performances, and they'll be missed in the next matches for Stallion and for Kaya. They're both center back, solid players, key role players, as they both started this match. Mitchell's been solid this entire campaign. He scored a goal, and it's just unfortunate for him to get that red card and lose his cool at the end of the match. But it's expected. As we take a look at the replay of the highlights of the game, Kaya started the game well, hitting the cross, the post there, early into the match with a Simone Rota header. And they applied pressure the entire first half, as we see John Meliza on the ball. This is, I believe, the
first goal
here, as Mitchell gets on the score sheet yet again. His second goal of the campaign, off a header again. He just redirects it to the back post, catches the goal. He can't even move to make a save. And they didn't stop there, as John Meliza again on the ball plays a beautiful pass to Filanco, who makes a beautiful goal here with his first touch and the finish. We see the defender from Stallions mistime that, and it's an open goal for Filanco. And it didn't stop there, as Meliza gets onto the third goal, gets onto it, well-deserved goal, because he's been on point the entire first half, providing the assist. And as we see him get first to the ball and just slots it home with his favorite left foot. Respect to him, as he doesn't celebrate. And started the second half, we saw Stallions increasing pressure pay off with their first goal from Abu Sa'i.
And now here's Belgira with the substitute, and a lovely pass to Nieras, scoring the second goal out there.
I love that entry pass from Abu Sa'i. And what a pass across the box. Kaya just kind of caught sleeping there. And this was a big moment for Stallions to tie the match there. And wow, what a match we had here. It's exciting. And I believe we have our man of the match here.
With all his exploits in this game, our man of the match, John Meliza.
John, congratulations sa panalo. 3-0 at halftime. Natapos tayo ng 3-2. Na-surprise ka ba sa pinakita ng Stallion in the second half, or is this something that expected mo?
Expected na namin yun. Expected na namin yun na ganun talaga yung laro nila. Kasi first half parang nakikita namin na hindi sila nagpupush, parang sa sarili namin na hindi rin kami, kasi kulang kami. Pero nung second half nakita namin na mag-a-adjust talaga sila kasi magpupukpok na magpe-press sila. Maybe ang kulang lang siguro sa amin yung yung nag-relax kami kasi naka 3-0 na kami.
So nakascore ka ngayon, first time mo makalaban ng former club mo ulit as a Kaya player, at this time nakascore ka. Anong pakiramdam na back on the score sheet against PAC sa Stallion Laguna?
Siyempre, masaya pero the game was grabe. Grabe yung game. Grabe pinakita ng Stallion. Panalo kami pero parang hindi kami satisfied sa ginawa namin si Konap. Doon kami nag-relax kami dahil kulang nga kami dahil sa mga ibang players wala dito, pero that's not that excuse, pero binigay namin yung best namin. Yan.
Nabanggit mo nga na medyo kulang yung team, medyo bare bones,
Yeah.
pero nagawa niyo pa rin makuha yung 3 points. Sa tingin mo, ano yung rason kung paano niyo nagawa yun, and ano yung feeling mo, assessment mo dun sa pinakita ng kaya?
Nung first half siguro kahit kulang kami, yung pinakita namin na magtutulungan kami. Kahit kulang kami, pinakita lang namin kung ano dapat yung papakita namin sa game. Kahit kulang, tulungan lang talaga. Yan. Kaya way. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
May gusto ko bang sabihin sa mga taga-suporta mo?
Wala po, hindi ko po kayo magsawa magsuporta sa kaya, lalo na sa taga-Iloilo na. Sa taga-Iloilo dyan na. Nantaw lang kamo perme ang pang kagsuportahan nyo gid perme ang kaya. Thank you.
That was your man of the match, Janjan Meliza. A goal and 2 assists in his name for this game. Let's take a look at the full-time stats out here, Nate. 54% in possession for Kaya. But the interesting thing out here for the second half, Nate, shots for Stallion Laguna FC, 9 shots and 4 on target. 2 of those went in for a goal.
Yeah, they got back into the match. They made the necessary second half adjustments, and they started the half as they should, pressuring, creating mishaps from Kaya, taking advantage of opportunities, and it led to 2 goals for Stallions, as well as a few other opportunities to add more goals for Stallions. They did really well. They did really well to get back into the match. Unfortunate it wasn't able to pay off in terms of result, but it just shows what Stallions that we're all used to, and I'm sure that Ernie will only want to build off of this performance and continue on for the next match.
It was a comeback begging for a win or a draw for Stallion Laguna FC, but all of their best wasn't enough to equalize in this game. But kudos to them for scoring 2 goals to keep themselves in contention. But we still have a lot of action here at the PFF National Training Center, as at 7:15 p.m. we have Dynamic Curb Cebu FC going up against Mendiola FC 1991. Here from the commentary with Nate Berkey, it was a pleasure calling this match, our first time together, and hopefully more to come. We would like to thank you all for watching. This has been the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara, and we will see you on the next game.
There's an opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match. Leaves it to Ramsey to make it 3-0.